The punter, Bradley Pinion, will handle kickoff duties. And off we go here in Atlanta. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They give to Hall. He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a 1st down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Travis to throw. Oh, they are on him in a crash, and he's lost the football. But he'll gather it back in. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the bullet.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the shotgun, that's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their 1st points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
It's the 1st run of the game for Bijan Robinson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
Then we're going to 53. Yeah! Here we go! Like that! Here we go, going to 54.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball and keep that to a short game.
3rd and 6.
Yeah! Here we go! Right, check!
From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Tyler Algier. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up 1st and goal.
They'll run it here with Algier, and he'll go down back at the 4.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Again, it'll be Algier. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll try and run, and here's Algier. And he will not get in. The defense standing their ground, pushing him back, and it sets up 4th and goal.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill, but this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
From the 2, they're going to go for it here. It is 4th and goal. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their 1st. So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Whose kick is good. And the Falcons are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw is Travis. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and That was a good one there.
A first down throw for Travis. He's going to tuck it and go.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Looking out of the gun, it's Travis. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Just a great individual effort, and when you have a guy that can win his one-on-one matchups, now it becomes less about who's blocking him and how do we block him. Expect the offense to make some adjustments because right now, one-on-one, this defender is going to win every time.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Travis. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He finds Darnell Mooney for the catch. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Open man downfield, that's London. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. Pitts is the man in motion. Now a second down throw for Prescott. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's into the end zone. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Atlanta. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons are out to a 10-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 2. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. Here's Travis. This one intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Pistol now for Prescott. Short throw taken by Pitts. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Here we go. Right there.
They'll run with Algier. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you can have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
London brought in motion. On second down, it's Dak. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Prescott now. That one is caught by Mooney. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now Travis. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
It's 1st down, and it's Paul. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. He'll go again with Hall. And he'll get this close to the 1st down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short. Throwing is Travis. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. A gain of 16 on that pass play. Good for a Jets 1st down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So, big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
They get 21 on that one. And the Jets have a 1st down. Another run here with Hall. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Throwing is Travis. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Travis from the gun on 3rd down. And he's in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. Joey Sly on now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Jets are on the board. It's now 13-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Here we go. I take.
They send a receiver in motion left. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
What do you think?
They don't want to repeat of 1st down, so they'll keep it on the ground now. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break.
When you call a draw, Mike, what you're counting on is that the defense is in full pass mode. The linebackers in secondary are getting a lot of depth in their drops. The defensive line is just racing up the field thinking, I'm going to sack the quarterback. In this case, they're not so lucky. Not only do they not catch him off guard, they're not able to pick up any yards.
3rd and long.
Yeah! Here we go! I take.
Pitts is the man in motion.
What do you think?
Dak facing 3rd and long. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. Shotgun snap, and a give to Hall. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 14. And the Jets first down.
Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. Now the Falcons will use their third and final timeout. The Jets will send out the field goal unit. This a 44-yard attempt. Sly's kick is good. And the Jets will cut the lead from 6 down to 3.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. Bgmcleod going to bring it out. We'll get across the 10. That is it. And they'll be backed up to start this drive. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Yeah, here we go. What I said. What I said.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And they finally get him down. Good gain on the ground, but hold everything. Maybe a reason he got so free. So, we're at halftime here in Atlanta, and the Falcons are in the lead. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Like, what I said.
They'll start on the ground with Algier. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. That's Jermaine Johnson there on the stop. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Yeah, here we go. Like that. What I said.
Prescott. Now, deep ball for London. And the Jets have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
Let's go.
Travis now to throw here on first down. They'll set up the screen to Hall. Still going inside the 20. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Travis. He keeps it himself.
That's a good effort here by the quarterback. He does the wise thing. He picks up all he can, all while protecting himself. He hightails it out of bounds. Positive gain. 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 6.
19, Tiger, 19.
They'll run. This is Hall. He is in. Reese Hall. Touchdown, New York.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
17. Falcons, 13. Joey Sly set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I think. What do you think?
On 1st down, they'll start out with Algier, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Yeah, here we go. What do you think?
They'll go again here with Algier. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Yeah, here we go. What do you think?
On 1st down, they'll stay with Algier on the ground. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, here we go. What do you think?
To throw is Prescott. That is intercepted. Picked off by Tony Adams. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Travis now on 1st and 10. Taking off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Second down and 8. Travis Travis to throw. This one caught by Tompkins. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
To throw is Travis. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Bgmcleod going to bring it out. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll work the middle here with Algier. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for. Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Here we go, here we go. Wait, kick.
On the ground, it's Algier. And he'll get about 5.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Here we go. Wait, kick.
They'll go right back to Algier. And he'll get this close to the first down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves third and short.
Brings up third and 1.
Hey, here we go. Here we go, going to 54. Wide. Wait, kick.
They'll try and run for this with Algier. And he's going to have enough there for the first down. Take it up to the 43-yard line.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
They'll run on first down with Algier. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Here we go, 46, 46. 46.
Second down, Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Here now, 3rd and 5. On 3rd down, here's a run by Algier. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. That's going to be caught. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on 4th down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
A 1st down throw for Travis. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set.
Travis. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Travis. Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. And he is very close to the 1st down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. So, here's the kicker, Joey Sly in a pressure spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take.
Pitts is the man in motion.
Wait, take.
Prescott on 1st down. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And he is going to score a pick 6 for the touchdown. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum builder.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
Kill. Go.
London brought in motion. First down, Prescott. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Washington. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream, a pick 6 for touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it. Touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Right back to the air following that pick 6. Now, right on the heels of the pick 6, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. On 1st down, it's Travis to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now, deep ball for London. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
The Jets take over first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Travis. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off. Later in the fourth quarter, taking a knee and just putting an end to it. But not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. A throw on the run is complete. And he will get into the end zone. Samaje Perine. Touchdown, New York. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Slides extra point, up and good. And the Jets add on to their already sizable lead.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A tight end in motion now. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Not exactly the type of drive to write home about, Mike. 3 passes, 3 incompletions, no yards gained. And I really can't blame any of these fans who have continued to voice their frustration, especially after that last series of play calls.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Oh, he just does beat the play clock. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush, and it will lead to a turnover on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Ready? 70 Timberwolf. Go!
Now the former Pitt Panther, Israel Abanaconda. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On the ground, it's Abanaconda. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. Here's Abanaconda. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal.
Go! Viking 18!
Now this time they'll look to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Israel Abanaconda. Touchdown Jets. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Sly now for the point after. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go! Take go!
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Catch made right side by Wilson.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Okay, ready?
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Ready?
Mooney in motion. They're going to go jet sweep on 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Mooney in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercept it.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft, but I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
A run here with Bgmcleod. Not a whole lot there as he'll get to midfield, and that's all. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
They take this inside the 40 to the 39, but most importantly, they've got it. That's a 1st down.
A gain of 4 yards. 1st down, New York.
They'll stay on the ground. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. So this one a win for the visiting Jets. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Two in, two up, back ends, booked up, look up, I'm flying, yeah, I'm free now, see now, society's time me release now, crazy, I'm finna go see now, big style, big deal, vitamin water, that's a big one, 6 mil, coach came to me like I'm D1, like Will, got 17 hours to the flight out. Only got time for a night out. So tell me what you want from me. We ain't getting no younger. So tell me what you want from me. We ain't got too long.